Lao Tzu wrote, "Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner." Nobody appointed them your judges. You didn't apply for the position and wait for a verdict. You just started living as though their opinion mattered more than your own, and at some point that became the default. You stayed in the career because it was the kind of thing people respected when you said it at dinner. You knew 2 years and it wasn't right, but the thought of explaining the change, watching people recalibrate their idea of you, felt like more than you wanted to deal with. You don't say what you actually think in certain rooms. Not because you're dishonest, but because you've learned which opinions land well and which ones cost you something. So you smooth yourself down a little. You've done it so many times now it barely registers. You put off the thing you actually want because you haven't figured out how to explain it yet. What if it doesn't work? What do you say then? Meanwhile, the people you're performing for are mostly not watching. They're managing their own version of the same problem. The prison Lao Tzu is describing doesn't have a visible door. That's what makes it hard to leave. You built it out of small compromises, things that felt practical at the time, sensible, just how it works. Other people's opinions will always affect you. That's not the problem. The problem is handing them the final say. Because once you do, the life you're living stops being yours in any meaningful sense. It becomes a negotiation with an audience that never asked to be consulted. Share this with someone who's been editing themselves down for too long, and follow Bright Futures for more practical wisdom.